Hi everyone, it's Muneeza. Um, Let me know if you're on here, whether you can hear the music that I'm playing. I'm also in a little bit of a different location. I'm in a little bit more intimate location for tonight's prayer. Um, and I wanted to connect with all of you amazing people to bring our collective power of prayer and meditation together so that we can really change things in the world, because I believe that that can truly change them. Let me know if you can hear the music I'm playing or whether you can hear me, just to make sure that all is well with the technological world at this time. As you can tell, I am coming at you from a little bit of a more intimate space. It's maybe a little quieter. I don't feel like talking very loud. You don't hear the music. Okay, well, you can hear me. That's good though. I don't want the music to overpower my sound anyway, so it's fine if you cannot hear the music. All right. Thank you all for coming. People are slowly coming on. I know everyone sent lots and lots and lots of prayers that they wanted to say for themselves, for family members, for loved ones. And hi, Kathy, Charlene, Lara, hi. As you all know, we're all going through so much. Charlene, hey, how are you? Hey, Jean. And we're all collecting here tonight. I'm hoping that we can get over 100 people tonight to pray together, because I really believe in the power of collective prayer. And hey, Krista, I believe in the power of our goodness really changing the world just with our intention. Yes, Charlene, for hurricanes, fires, what happened in Houston. I mean, we focus on more of what's going on in the United States, but Bangladesh had a flood. I have family members there, and I have, people, friends there, and, Nepal had a natural disaster too. It's just all over the world. There's just a lot going on right now. And I felt like it was really appropriate to, you guys are coming on so fast and saying hello so fast. I literally can't see them. Like, they pop up for a second and disappear. I'm like, wait, what was that name? So I'm sorry if I'm not saying hello with your name in person. It's just that it's just coming on so quickly. So I see Terry, Bonnie, Amy, Lisa, Kim, Jennifer, Charlene, Kimberly, Chris, Krista. I think that's everyone that I'm seeing. Also remember, please, that when I'm on here and on a live, I don't see every single comment at the time that it pops up. I see them later on when I'm done. I'm like, oh, I didn't see that comment, or I never heard from that person. Renee, Sabina, Robin, Casey, hi, you guys. So, Myri, hello. William, do you have a cold? No, I don't have a cold. I just cried a lot. It's just, feeling a lot of feeling. And I want to say to all of you, like, please don't take my display of emotion to be, that, oh, you need help or you need weak. It's not weakness. It's not weakness. It's vulnerability. It's a strength. And if you all feel like an emotion is coming up, please allow it. Shweta, hi. Kathleen, hi. If you feel like an emotion is coming up, then please allow yourself to feel it. Allow it to process out. It is the only way to express. And I think that we're not expressive enough. We're not expressive enough. People get worried when they see you cry because they think something's wrong, but sometimes you can cry and there's nothing wrong. And sometimes you can be mad and there's nothing wrong. And you can be sad and there's nothing wrong. It's just what you are feeling as you sit through and connect into the collective. So the collective is everybody here on earth, the energy of the world, the energy that is global. And the collective is very powerful, and studies have shown that even a small group of people who can sit together and meditate together can reduce reduce crime rates in a city. This was actually a study that was done. I forget by whom, but I have all the references if you care to know and want to ask me later. I am seeing people still coming on, so I'm going to keep talking a little bit before we begin. I'm really, really grateful that you're all here. We're all... Oh, Jackie, I purposely am doing today's prayer from here. So I didn't want to be in my office. I wanted it to be more intimate, more personal, because it is. And so I'm here on purpose. I'm not sitting here because I'm not well. Although I haven't been. So it's just things that we all go through. All right, so again, I want to thank everyone for coming on and being here. And so what I wanted to say, I need you to help me. Are you guys willing to help me? There are so many, so many comments on the thread where I had the picture of the guy sitting there trying to pray, asking for prayers. And while I'm leading this, I won't be able to check into that thread. So if you can speak out loud some of the names on that thread, and I'm hoping that we can cover them all. If you can take a look at that thread, like open it up in a different window and keep that thread open, then we can... I also have it open. It just, with the technology, sometimes Facebook it gets wacky when I'm doing a live. So that's what I'm saying. I need your help. And if you're an Instagrammer, please go to the same post from yesterday on Instagram and call out the people's names who have asked to be named here. Okay. I'm also calling people out as much as I can. But like I said, it's I can't do Instagram from my computer. I can only do Instagram from my phone. So I want to be focused on the prayer, and I don't want to be distracted looking at Instagram and coming up and looking down and coming up, because I want to be able to lead it in congruency and fluency. And so all of you who are joining, who've just joined or recently joined, I'm not sick. I just bawled my eyes out right before I came on live. So I'm all stuffy from that, but I'm also in a very sort of intimate, open, and vulnerable space. And I want to hold that space for all of us. And the crying was simply like I could feel the big emotion around everything that's going on. We have friends and clients in the islands, and we have friends in Florida, and we have friends in Houston. I have so much family in Houston, and I didn't even know Houston happened. We were on vacation, and I was in a spot where I didn't have constant Wi-Fi, and I overheard somebody in a store talking about what happened in Houston, and then I opened my phone and I checked in, and I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea. So I know that the hurricanes already started to hit Florida, and one of the intentions of this prayer is for us to collectively visualize that this hurricane is on the east coast of Florida and is slated to go up there. Right now it's over Puerto Rico and going up that way. But we want it to actually head off into the ocean, and we don't want it to affect anybody. No more land damage, no more personal damage, no more damage at all, no people hurt, nothing. So let's hold a collective prayer for that, because I really believe prayer can change things, and I believe that God can intervene and change things. I see you all are asking for prayers for your friends. Please, if you are wanting to pray for someone, you say that prayer, okay? and the energy of it will be held in our collective. I am envisioning that there are about 80 of us here right now, that we're all standing in one big circle, holding hands, shoulder to shoulder with one another, and that we are going to collectively visualize and pray for what we want to have happen in the world. And if you have a loved one, please say their name out loud. I'm not going to be able to say all the names. There are over 300 people who want prayers. And I'm asking for your help in reading them off of the Facebook page and the threads, because I'm not going to be able to do them all as much as I want to. I've already started some of them before I came on, but I'm not going to be able to do them all. So I'm going to start leading. So we've got about 80 people here, so I think it's a good enough number for us to start. So when I pray, I close my eyes. You're welcome to do whatever you want. If you want to keep your eyes open or get comfortable, make sure you have something to drink nearby. We're not going to be very long, I hope, but we're going to be very sincere. Okay, so I want to start this prayer by asking for God's help. God, who created the world and all worlds and created all of life, we're asking for your intervention in everyone's prayers tonight. Interventions that are needed for people's health, for the recovery, for the storm, for the devastation that's happened in Houston, for the wildfires that are spreading out of control in the West Coast of the United States and Canada, for the devastation that's happened in Bangladesh and in Nepal and anywhere in the world where there's mass devastation. The first part of this prayer, I really want to dedicate to the mass destruction that is happening in our world right now. God, I ask for your help. I humbly ask for your help to intervene and move this storm out onto the East Coast, in the waters, away from where anyone lives, where anyone can be hurt, or where any land or property can be damaged. God, I sincerely ask for your help with this. I know you are listening. And I know all the people here together are asking for this. We do not need more devastation. We do not need more people being hurt, homeless, jobless, in financial ruin, and have their health affected by this, because if there's water, there's mold everywhere. And I pray deeply to stop any more damage and devastation. Please, God, direct this storm and the eye of this storm away from land into the oceans, where they cannot hurt anyone. Please hear this prayer. Please hear this sincere prayer from the bottom of our hearts. God, I ask for your help with your angels. I ask for all 144,000 angels to help protect people from this storm, minimize any damage, destruction, and devastation. I ask the angel of mercy. God, please send the angel of mercy. Angel of mercy, I know you are one busy angel, but if you hear our prayer tonight, in collective prayer, we ask for your help in protection, in minimizing any damage, minimizing the number of people who get hurt. In minimizing any pain and suffering to those who already suffer, who are elderly, who are children, to those who are weak among us. Please protect them. I know the spiritual world is working so hard for us all the time. Even when we don't ask, they're still working for us. Even when we think that there is no one around, they are around. If we only knew who walks with us, we would not worry. I know that each and every single person in this circle has prayers of their own, in their own hearts, for their own families, for their children, for their parents, for their siblings, for their friends. God, I ask you to please listen, and listen deeply to each soul. I ask the angels, whenever and by whomever they are called upon, to please listen, please help if they are so willing. I ask for help in mitigating all the fires that are spreading so wildly out on the West Coast. I ask for rain. I ask for some help, some divine help that will help put out those fires and help those first rescuers who are working so hard to put them out. I ask for help for the people of cities like Portland, where it's becoming hard to breathe and hard to go out. That the angels of air and water and sun come through and help the people of the West Coast. I know there are so many loved ones out there who are suffering, who've lost homes. I know that there's so much of the beauty of nature that has been destroyed by these fires. And I ask for it to stop before we lose anything more. I ask for prayers for all of the animals who are in need of support. We must not forget the animals. The dogs, the cats, the sea creatures, horses, all of them, the entire animal kingdom who is affected by these natural disasters. And in Houston, I pray for more compassion for the animals, because a lot of people do a lot of things for humans, but they often miss out on all the animals. I say a deep, deep prayer for the animals. And to give humans more compassion in their heart to help them as well. I ask for help in prayers for the following people. I'm going to read off of my Instagram. If somebody else can do the same for Facebook, I would really appreciate that. I would like to ask for help for Carol, Gustavo, and all the dreamers affected by today's news. I'm just reading them as I see them. From Ledesma, thank you, in need of some prayers for healing. May you get them. For Thread and Veg, whatever it is that's causing you to be flared and feeling off, may you heal and recover more quickly. For Maura, healing within reach, her prayer is, may all beings be safe, may all beings be healthy, may all beings be happy, and may all beings have ease of support. Speedy healing for Erica, and courage and confidence for Kendra. Dasalk, yes, healing for Catherine, please. Kate, would love to pray for my mom Mary in her continued battle against pancreatic cancer. Erin, I cried for everything tonight. My difficult emotional state, the state of our planet, friends trying to get out of the Keys into Miami, and others living with horrendous air quality in Wyoming. I just cried. Erin, may your feelings be soothed and supported by the spiritual world, by God, and by God's angels. S. Colenet, my husband of 25 years, is divorcing me out of nowhere. May God ease your struggles and ease your pain. Pamela, I would like a prayer for my soul sister Yasmin for her emotional healing, a prayer for ease for my friends Noah and Johan and their son, and a prayer for my parents to receive the support they need, and a prayer for me to find my way in health and well-being. Annie for her son Philip. Lady Alams for her brother Baron, for his mental, emotional, and physical healing, for her mother, father, and to receive peace and happiness. For Moonpie, her thoughts and wishes and prayers go out to everyone and to Mother Earth. Hikari's Kitchen, praying for her husband Katsu for his intense eczema flare, and for her daughter Lumi for more healing. TGJ1, a prayer for moral support for her husband in his endeavors and for family members struggling with health issues. Sweet Peas and Roses, Aaron and Luca, my boys who are so nervous about starting a new school. Little ones. Gal and Journey into Healing, Adeline, Marie, Desmond, and Rita Kiman. Big thanks and hugs. Prayers for them. Mary Amok, it seems like there's a lot going on. Yes. Joy's MM would love a prayer for Gary, John, and Phil, all dealing with cancer. May God support them on their journey with cancer and in their healing with cancer. Cat Bird Yoga Girl, prayers for her, that I can receive the right information about my health, that I can trust God to know this too shall pass, for patience, not anger, while doctors are figuring this out, that I can trust I'm healing even though I'm having new problems, emotional, physical, spiritual warfare ends soon. I actually agree with that prayer, Kat. That last one. Haley, prayers of healing for Whit. We speak them out loud and ask for support. Bonnie, dealing with several disappointments in her life at the moment, so we ask for support for Bonnie. Healing with Rose. Please keep praying for Elakai's healing. We've been hitting a ton of bumps in the road, trying to find a new clean place to live. All the apartments have carpet. Please pray while we find the right home for us while we are in this transition. May your prayers be heard and answered. Godspeed. Also, prayer for emotional healing for Landon and for myself. Said and done. Nadine, I'm definitely dealing with a huge flare at the moment, going on 3 weeks, and it's been the worst I've ever felt. Trying to figure out what's triggering it. Prayers for all of us, they are sent. Mac, prayers for Rita and T and Mac. Lisette, prayers for my family in Puerto Rico and Florida. Yes, indeed, we are praying for them, Lisette. Bella's, prayers for my mom, Francisca Serna, and my daughter, Paloma Salazar. We are praying for their greatest healing and well-being. P. Witzel could use some prayers as we are deciding whether to euthanize our beloved dog amidst getting ready for Irma here in Central Florida, on top of a chronic pain flare-up. praying so greatly for God to ease your burdens and make this decision easier. Doran Al Garcia, healing for her family, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially. I just seem to be in a dark pit. May God lift you out of your dark pit. May His angels support you and help you heal. Colorful Mama, prayers for my sister, best and only friend Jillian. Saying lots of prayers for her. Milani, integrative healing. Having a strep flare that has knocked me out. Pray for my son, Cameron. Said and done. Ashy B, prayers for my healing. Holistic and hopeful, yes, many things going on, and so many I know. Renaissance, prayers for healing for my family, friends, and myself. I lift you up in prayer as well as all those in this forum. Thank you, and all of those on this prayer call tonight. Seema Morrison, healing prayers emotionally and physically for Sasan, Shaheen, Sarur, Ali, Bella, Kellen, Matt, Brett, Hannah, Jack, and myself. Planet Earth prayers to keep everyone strong and happy, open mind and open heart to all. Wild Blueberries, please pray for my dear friend Nikki, whom I know, who has been on this healing path for a while. Prayers for her continued progress through the difficult heavy metal detox that she is currently in. May she be granted the strength to continue moving forward in healing and gaining her life back. Ophelia, please pray for me and my family. We all need healing and restoration. Said and done. Susu McWilliams, I have some strange inflammation going on which is making my tongue and throat swell to almost all foods I consume. Would appreciate prayers. I ask for God and His angels to help you with your flare and get you complete healing and well-being. Bree Weichel, prayers for my neighbor Tony. And alternate path healing, please pray for John, Nicole, Mike, and Mary. So I read out all of the prayer requests on Instagram. I am so grateful for being able to do this. I know God is listening. I know the angels are listening. Someone said here, California is on fire, Washington, Oregon, Montana, British Columbia, Nova Scotia, Greece, Brazil, Portugal, Algeria, Tunisia, Greenland, the Sakha Republic of Russia, Siberia, and Texas is hit by Category 4 and Category 5. India, Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh experienced record monsoons. Sierra Leone and Niger experienced massive floods, mudslides, deaths in thousands. Italy, France, Spain, Switzerland, Hungary, Poland, Romania, Bosnia, Croatia, Serbia are crushed in the death grip of the triple-digit heat wave. Yes. Southern California swelters in triple-digit heat that shows no signs of letting up. In usually chilly August, San Francisco is 106 degrees. Prayers for our world. Thank you for that, whoever sent that. That was really very complete, and I really appreciate. Teddy said that. Really appreciate that you sent a very complete list that we could mention all of those people. Stacy, hi honey. Scared shitless in South Florida. I hear you. It is scary. And we all want to visualize this hurricane leaving the coast, going off into the water. I'm catching up on a few of these comments right now. We do stand in love. We stand in peace. We ask for restoration and healing for Earth, our mother. She's so damaged. Everyone who has been sending prayers in, please know that I can't read them all out. But please say your prayer out loud and imagine it going into our circle and it being heard and accepted and implemented, and it is done. I was trying to find the Facebook thread so I could read those out, but my computer won't. It messes up the live when I try to do that, so I'm really hoping somebody will let me know that they read out the names of the people who are on the Facebook thread. And if you didn't, I will still hold the intention of those people after we're done here and read their prayers out into the circle as well. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for praying together. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe that God listens. And I sincerely hope and pray for all of you. I do from the bottom of my heart, every single soul who is here, who needs help, who needs compassion, who needs healing. I pray for you. I pray for a lot of my clients every week. I'm sending you all love, sending you all wishes. Please be safe, be healthy, and keep praying. Thank you all.